Hi, everyone. Well, for about a year now, all of you have been asking me, what happened to Jughead? Well, I want to be honest with you. For about a year, I've been trying to protect him, and I didn't want to answer anybody. So I would respond in the comment sections on social media sometimes that, hey, Jughead's doing great. He's gained a lot of weight. He's doing it really good. Then the voices got stronger and stronger. What happened to Jughead? We want to know more. We want to know more and more. And I thought to myself, what's going on here? I wasn't thinking right. It dawned on me. You want to know because a lot of you donated a lot of money. I know a lot of you donated $20, $500, thousands of dollars. So Kim and I were at Twisted Tavern a little bit ago. And I said, Kim, they just want to know what happened because they donated so much money. So it hurts my heart that I have to tell you what happened. Now, I want to be clear about something. All the locals, all the local racers around here, they already know what happened because they watched it. It happened in the pit area at the I-55 Federated Auto Parts Raceway. So I'm going to tell you what happened, and then that's going to be that. And then Kim's going to speak her piece. I treated Jughead like my child. Now, he knows all this. I still love Jughead. I forgive him. So, Jughead was with me all the time. He became part of my videos. Well, I would take care of Jughead financially. Give him a lot of money, pay for his food, pit passes, and I loved every minute of it. So it all started on a Saturday morning. Austin said, Herman, Jughead is not coming to Peevely Speedway tonight. I said, okay. So I did not leave Jughead a pit pass. And that was that. Jughead showed up about an hour late. I looked at him and he motherfucked me. He dressed me down. You motherfucker. You cheap sucker. Keep all your money. People think you're somebody, but you're not. And I just stared at him. And I had Renee Daring, Jimmy Deering's wife, right here. Had all the pits were looking. It's like, what the is this all about? He motherfucked me so bad that I was in total shock because I did not leave him a pit pass. So then he said some other things. And remember, I never wanted to answer any of you because I didn't want you all to know he said that to me, right? Now listen, we can all be pricks. You know, we all get in arguments. That's fine. But then he said to me, I hope you wreck tonight. And I went, that's it. We're done. And so I focused in and I dominated that night and I won everything. Jughead come to me after the races. He says, you admit it was half your fault and I forgive you. And I said, I ain't admit nothing. I didn't do nothing wrong here. You embarrassed me in front of the whole garage area. All the locals already know this. Okay, now I love Jughead, but you all wanted to know what happened. That's the juice. That's it. That's the juice. He undressed me in front of everybody, which was fine. But then when he said to me, I hope you wreck tonight, and then later on in that night, I said, you wish that I wrecked. And he goes, I did not say that. So maybe I heard him wrong. But from what I heard, he said he hoped I wrecked that night. And then he went on texting me through the night, and I said, no, focus. I want everything that night. So he came there later that night and wanted to make up, and I said, no, you're done. No, I know enough about you that we're done. Well, what do you know about me? I said, Jughead, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Okay, now I want to be very clear. I love Jughead. I forgive him. I always have forgive him. But I didn't want you all to know this. I didn't want you all to know that. Now listen, one thing's clear. I'm a prick, and I know I am. But that's really not true, right? I'm not a prick. But I can be one. Hell, my brother was mean to me my whole life, but I just got over shit. I'm very thick-skinned. You can never get me. So for 1 year, I've been trying to protect Jughead. But now, since I realized that you all gave thousands of dollars, that's the story. That's it. That's all there is to it. I never forgave him. Okay? That's the way I do it. Now, say your piece.
My piece is that these things really did happen. I went to the race the next week, and I had people coming up to me, and they heard him say that he wished you wrecked. And from a wife, mother, and I'm sure all of you wives and mothers out there would feel the same thing.
Now, I want to be clear. Jughead says he did not say that, but that's what I heard. So go ahead.
You heard that, but so did a few other people in the pits that night, because they told me that. I had already wrote him off that night when it happened, because Kenny came home from the race. He won. I had texted Jughead earlier, said, did you guys really win? He was very vague in his sentencing to me, which he never was like that. But there's the little thing that sticks in the back of my head. His very best friend, Toby, worked for us, and Toby's the one that brought Jughead around. And Toby told us, there's another side to Jughead that's not very nice.
I wouldn't have said that.
But that is true. I only speak the truth. I'm
Gotta
sorry.
watch the wives.
No, I'm sorry, but that is what Toby told me about him. So it's in the back of my head, and we unfortunately had to witness that not so nice other side of Jughead. But when you come around and you're acting all erratic and flipping him off and screaming all this stuff at him in front of all these people, and then take your shirt off and turn it around backwards, and then after the race, take it off and throw it in the truck. I mean,
Who told you all that?
There were fans around that told me. So some of the fans around here, they know what happened.
That's why it's no big deal. It's a nothing burger here.
No, but the bottom line is, thankfully, nothing life-threatening happened to him. It ended up being
Chronic colitis?
Chronic colitis. But he might not have never got to those answers if it had not been for Kenny, through Rusty, getting him into the Mayo Clinic. I was booking their plane tickets, changing their tickets when they wanted to go a different route. We did everything for them. And then to have that kind of stuff come back from our heart, we did this.
I want to let you all know that Jughead told me that I'm a bad guy and that, nobody knows how bad you really are, Kenny. I'm like, okay. So I want you to know his version. He's on Facebook. You can find him all the time, Frankie Rollins. Okay? So go ahead.
But the thing is you and I both would do anything for anybody that needed help.
You worked your ass off. You booked his airplane tickets.
I did a lot, and changing them, it wasn't the easiest place to get to. But here nor there, I'm not complaining about doing it. But what I'm saying is, why would you turn on somebody so harshly?
Over stupid
over silly stuff. He was
a pit pass.
He wasn't showing up that night
Christ.
because he was mad because Kenny called him out being so negative the night before.
I wasn't going to get into that. Let's just...
Well, no, we don't have to get into it. The bottom line is he was being very negative, and Kenny just said, why are you so negative? But he was mad, and he told the other crew member, I'm not coming. So we didn't have a pit pass for him. But the bottom line is, thank goodness it wasn't a life-altering whatever. And I don't know anything about him because I don't hold grudges, but it's very easy for me to move people out of my circle very easily, like I never knew them.
She taught me that.
This is what I do. I don't go on talking about people. I don't, whatever. You just simply push them out of your circle. Because I don't want people in my circle that aren't nice, that aren't friendly, aren't nice people, because I don't really like mean people. I don't like ugly people,
Right.
you know?
Give me a kiss.
at all. And it really bothered me. So
She's awesome.
nobody will ever get by talking about him or my girls without me opening my mouth. And I'm usually pretty laid back.
Okay, so you all wanted to know the juice. I tried to defend him. I tried to defend him and I tried to bury it, but you all would not let it lie. The locals let it lie. I'm repeating myself because they all watched it happen. All right. Now, I love you all. And that's exactly what happened. My hand on a Bible with my wife right here. That's the total truth. And I'm just finding out things right now in front of you. She knows because I guess.
People told me that were there that night.
I want to thank my brother, Rusty. Without Rusty Wallace, this would have never happened. My brother, Rusty Wallace, people that, Rusty owns 9 dealerships. When people are in high positions, they got to get physicals every year. Rusty Wallace called the Mayo Clinic and got Jughead in. You just don't put people in the Mayo Clinic. So they saved Jughead's life. And Jughead told me, quote unquote, this is what Jughead told me. There was 3 people in the Mayo Clinic that they were really worried about, and Jughead was one. So they found a pill that made his food stick, and now everything's good. Cost a lot of money and a lot of work, and we were happy to do it. Now that's the story. Okay, love you all. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Her skin's so soft. I love you.
I know.
Bye.